Hey, this is Michael Evans Bailing. Watch a new episode of All American this Monday at 8, 7 Central.
Now at 10, a wet start to the weekend. A spring storm triggers mudslides along PCH and drops more snow in our local mountains. We're tracking how long the storm is expected to stick around.
A group of what appears to be children break into a Long Beach bakery, swiping sweet treats and drinks, but no money.
And a dramatic crash on the lake. A boat goes airborne and flips several times as its driver attempts to break a speed record. Everyone, welcome to the news at 10. I'm Corinne Winter.
And I'm Mary Beth McDade. Tonight for Rick Chambers. A spring storm arrived as expected today in SoCal, and a mix of cold temperatures, rain, hail, wind, you name it, and snow up in the mountains.
And most of the rain fell this morning, at times coming down as a heavy downpour in some areas. Snow caused problems for motorists headed to the mountains, and rain loosened hillsides in several burn scar areas. And tonight, the bulk of the storm has pushed through the Southland.
But it might not be back to skies just yet. Kai Goldberg joins us now with more on today's storm and when we expect to return to average temperatures. Hi there, Kai.
Hey, MB and Corinne. Good evening, everybody here in the very unsettled throughout much of Southern California. From the beaches to the basin, we're not seeing a great deal of wet weather. However, inland, well, we've sort of quite an active 5 live max Doppler here on your Saturday night as we make our way through the basin. Some light showers, but up the Grapevine as we head towards Kern County, where we're seeing most of the activity tonight. We saw earlier in the afternoon north of Bakersfield a little bit of some thunderstorms, some lightning strikes, a rain snow mix through Tallahassee, Lake, all of those communities. But the Grapevine, fortunately, not being compromised tonight. It is open. However, we're still looking at some gusty winds, slippery streets, as well as highways, and that continues as we make our way along the 210, coming out of the San Gabriel Valley out towards the Inland Empire, and of course up in the mountains. Well, the snow quite low, 5,000 to 6,000 to provide some showers. A winter weather place for about Mount Angelo for County. Tomorrow morning we could make our way 2 to 5 inches of snow, and in terms of rainfall, well, we've seen that as well. Just over a half of an inch for the last 24 hours in Northridge, Anaheim, just under a quarter of an inch at 22 100ths, Riverside at Trace 7 100ths, Claremont at about 19 100ths. We could see those totals climbing slightly because we still a bit of wet weather on us as we head into your Sunday. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. We'll give you the details and a warmer work week forecast as well. Back to you.
All right, Kai, looking forward to it. Today's snowfall in the San Bernardino Mountains created slippery roads for drivers. Several crashes and reported on roads. Those was a head-on crash with injuries. Another vehicle stopped from going over a cliff when it rail. Chains or four-wheel drive with snow tires are now required on all vehicles on Highway 18 from Santa's to Big Bear.
And today's weather, mud and debris down the Coast Highway in Malibu. The highway to be closed in both directions. The mighty part of the Palisades burn scar area between Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah, KTLA's Aaron Myers has more fact area.
A portion of PCH is down. There were in 3 different locations after the morning, and residents and those working there evacuated. Morning rain brought mud and debris down on PCH in several locations. These videos from Caltrans and the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. The roadway shut down on Carbon Beach Terrace. Residents and pass holders leave.
Evacuated all people, the closure, all the contractors working on their properties because soils came down. We need to protect anyone who's on the road. So
Lauren Wonder with showed off what looked like shortly after the rain stopped.
this is the debris that came down at Tuna Canyon Road. We have 2 other locations with similar debris at Topanga Canyon and also just north of Rock.
Crews came out quickly to remove
We have what we call snow plow. We also have that remove the mud so it's not so slippery.
steps being in to prevent this in the future.
also have some protection projects going in, like at Big Rock, where we're putting in that slope now to prevent further slides in areas where we have no loose.
Officials say the road closure caused setbacks for the work done in the area due to the fire, but they do want people to take action while driving on PCH during this time.
If you are with a burn scar pass, please obey the flashing signals 5-mile-an-hour speed limit, because we do still have work on the road and we have trucks moving out. So that's
Once again, officials offer this doesn't have to charge and those on are
of